G'day traders, today we're going to talk about Turtle Trader core axiom number 3. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. G'day traders, Stacy Burke from Stacy Burke Trading. Today we're going to be talking about core axiom, Turtle Trader core axiom number 3, and that is judge yourself not by the outcome but by your process. Again, we're highlighting the 7 core axioms that Richard Dennis and William Eckhart taught to the turtle traders. These weren't their ideas per se, but they were ideas that speculators had been using for the previous few hundred years, but they incorporated this into their training because it was imperative that the traders master the understanding for the mindset to be disciplined and confident to master the markets. And we talk about the first couple of videos, we've talked about not letting your psychological capital fluctuate up and down with your financial capital. We also talked about how Richard Dennis and William Eckhart were willing to take small losses over and over again, even though that most retail traders, that beats them down and they start to look around and system jump and look for the holy grail of entries and exit strategies. So today, understanding, judging yourself not by the outcome but by your process. And I talk about this in the 7-step daily routine for high performance traders. If you haven't done so, go to my homepage, download it. It's an audio file. We talk about building a vision of the trader that you want to become, but the second component of that, developing the high performance daily routine. Everybody has a routine already. Whether or not the routine that you currently have is producing the results that you want is another story. And so it's important that each and every day you have a process in place, whether it's 20 minutes a day, whatever, an hour a day, that you can cover all the different areas that are going to help you move forward and be congruent with the results that you're after. And the big one for me is always mindset training. Accelerated learning is another component. So when you go through and you're testing your strategy, for me, end of day, what I love about that is it's bar by bar. And each day, New York close is 5 a.m. Perth time. Doesn't matter if I'm in the States or Canada or over here, it's usually 12, 13 hours different, so it's the same time. So 5 p.m. in New York in the summer is 5 p.m. or 5 a.m. in here in Perth. But what's great about that is I can reproduce that and duplicate it over and over again. And I've simplified everything back to a price-based trading strategy. And one of the reasons is that it allows me to really simplify my process. Not only to identify my triggers and then place limit orders or market orders into the market, predefine my risk, and then also be able to look and measure an asymmetrical risk reward opportunity where I can see that I'm taking X 1R for the trade, and I'm going to be looking at 3 or 4 or 5 and maybe 10R in some cases, depending on how strong that move is. If there's a rectangle or some kind of consolidation pattern that's built up into the market where the market's been coiling energy. But what's really critical, one of the biggest reasons I went back, kept simplifying and simplifying and simplifying, is that it's about process. Process, process, process. That's the critical component. The entry and exit strategies that we search for over and over again, there's hundreds of strategies and they probably all work at different times. But what's critical is what can you execute day in and day out? What are you capable of executing flawlessly day in and day out? And that's where most retail traders come undone. Day traders, they're never the same day after day. So they may be profitable Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and blow out on Thursday and end up wiping out more money from their account. What's critical is that there's some sort of process in place that you can duplicate, that's simple, that you can reproduce over and over again, because then you have a higher probability of being consistent, not only in your performance and in your execution of your trading system, but also if you have an edge, hopefully in your profitability. So, core axiom number 3 today, judge yourself not by the outcome but by your process. So if your process is too hard to duplicate day in and day out or week in and week out, you need to look at how you can simplify that. Simplify it and be able to execute that like a recipe baking a cake. A plus B plus C plus D. You cannot control the outcome of those trades, but what you can control is the entire process up to there. So you can control how much you lose and how much you gain based on how you manage your trading strategy. So hopefully you got some value out of today's video, traders. Again, judge yourself not by the outcome but by your process. How good can you execute your trading plan? Stay disciplined, stay focused, and may the markets go with you.
Hi traders, it's Stacy Burke from Stacy Burke Trading. If you haven't done so, please head over to my website at stacyburketrading.com. I create updates on almost a daily basis, and I would love for you to receive them. Just click on the blog. If you want to enter your name and your email address, I'll send you my free audio program, the 7-Step Daily Routine for High Performance Traders. This is essential knowledge for all traders in all markets, and this is for helping traders to master the market with discipline, confidence, and a winning mindset. I appreciate all your feedback and comments. As always, traders, stay disciplined, and may the markets go with you.